Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, my fellow Chibits. Today, I'm here to bring you episode 2 of Kiznaiver, I still can't say it. I know you guys are trying to help me out with that, but you know what? Just forgive me on that. Please, please, please forgive me. So, episode 2. Now, I know this video is a couple hours late, about 10 hours late. The reason why is because, as I said on Twitter, and I said in the beginning of the Tokyo Ghoul video I just made and uploaded, I was not feeling that well. I took a nap. I rested, I feel a lot better than I did, and now I here am to talk about the series. So, episode 2. The character development, or characterization to be exact. That's what the episode was about. Episode 2 is mainly focused on characterization. The entire point of it was to introduce the entire cast, let us know more about their personality, and kind of set us up to where we're getting ready for the plot to finally be revealed to us. And so, this episode, I'm actually satisfied with, because there was two things that the series had to do. For one, it has to give us more information on the plot, obviously. Number two, it needs to give us characterization for we can care about this cast. They may look cool, they may look wacky, they may have these crazy personalities, but it's still not enough to say you're close with these characters. And so, we were waiting for characterization before we can see who we might like, who we're interested in, who do we want to see more of, and that's what this episode was for. Now, I will say, I now understand why the 7 Deadly Sins theme was added into the series now after watching this episode. I watched it twice, the first time before I went to sleep, and the second time when I woke up to make sure I have a refresh in my memory when I'm sitting down and doing this video. And I have to say, I now understand the 7 Deadly Sins theme. For instance, all the major secrets from each individual character, like that was doing their introductions in this episode, it all related to a sin. For instance, one of the 7 deadly sins, like gluttony, envy, jealousy, stuff like that. And that is what the character introductions were for. Like, you saw one character, the perfect example was the boy that's very skinny, he's stuck up, but he was a glutton in the past and very fat. Direct link to the sin of gluttony. So a bunch of these characters are pretty much linked to the 7 deadly sins, so that's really cool. Now I understand the theme there. I wonder how that's going to go, though, like what type of role that's going to play in the future of the plot. But I'll throw that aside for now, and let's look at, the different characters that were introduced. For one, I have to say, after all the characters that were introduced in this episode, I'm a big fan of the eccentric girl that, said she didn't believe in fairies. I had a fucking laugh at that, because it was so great the way she was reacting to it. She's like, I don't really believe in fairies. I don't really believe in fairies at all. I don't. They're made up. I made them up. I just want to be different and all that, look different and all that. And yeah, I don't want to seem like a perfect girl. And I'm just sitting here laughing my ass off, because she straight up just said, I don't believe in fairies. And I'm like, oh my god. And then on top of that, finding out that another dude, he was a glutton in the past, he was pretty much eating too much. And then the third one, when you get to see the others, especially with one saying, I don't really know what I want, or I love you, loves the main male character. I mean, there was some really good information, and especially the dog one. Oh my god, that right there. I mean, that's a normal one, honestly. It's nothing really to be ashamed of. I mean, okay, look. I'll tell you guys, I'm kind of scared of fucking spiders, big-ass spiders, I guess black widows and brown recluses, which I think everybody is. I don't think you want those crawling on your body, but I'm pretty damn scared of spiders, so arachnophobia, I think that's what it's called, but I have that, and so, it's nothing really unnatural to be scared of a dog or anything. I mean, there's many people out there that are scared of shit, and that's natural. I don't think that's anything to be really ashamed of, but it's still funny how this, very powerful looking dude that seems like he could beat the shit out of anyone there, pretty much is afraid of a dog, and he was running and cowering behind a pillar. He's like, oh my god, dog! And it's just fucking, yes, okay, so, now, out of all these different self-introductions we got, what was really intriguing was the final one. After all of these different events throughout the episode, of all these introductions that were having to be told, or, they would die or get severely injured, the last one has one of our main female characters walk up and say, I killed a person. And I'm like, well, that just went from 0 to 100 real quick. I mean, shit. I mean, someone's afraid of dogs. This person killed someone. Holy fuck. That just went, whoa. It went completely off the deep end right there. Seriously, how do we go from, I'm scared of dogs, to, I murdered someone? You skipped a couple steps there, so, holy fuck. So, yeah. one of the characters apparently has killed someone. Now, I'm going to assume, I'm going on a limb here. Now, I could be wrong. You know, if there's an original source to the series, I haven't seen it. Which, I think this is anime original. Usually, trigger series like this are anime original. But if there's an off chance this is not an anime original, I have not read it. And I'm going to say right now that I'm going on a limb here to say that the girl that said she killed someone, I don't think she really killed the person in cold blood. If anything, most likely she blames herself for the death of a supposed friend. Maybe a family member, maybe a close friend, whatever, or someone she had a spat with. She might have accidentally did something, and it might have killed her in the process. I have no idea, but I just don't truly believe that this girl at the end that says I killed someone really killed someone in cold blood. Now, if she did, I'm willing to bite the bullet and eat my own words. But I believe, since I've seen a lot of anime like this, usually they twist it in a way to show that this character didn't really kill someone, it was on an accident or something else happened, someone else killed the person, something like that. So I just truly do not believe whoever this person killed was in fact killed by her. So, episode. It's wacky, it's trigger, and it's everything I expect from the series and the animators of the series. So, I mean, so far, it's very entertaining. At this time, though, it's nothing really amazing, like amazing balls. I mean, it's gonna have a lot of potential in the future. It does have potential right now, but it's nothing amazing at this time. It can easily become something very good, though, in the future, because this is by Studio Trigger. They're well known for some crazy series, and the setup already here already has high potential for being something very good. I'm just waiting for the plot to finally kick in. I think it was until episode 3 or 4 of Kill la Kill that when we actually really got some major plot progression going on. I think that's when the plot started getting introduced. It was episode 3 or 4. So that's probably what's going to happen here. Episode 3 or 4, we're probably going to get some plot going on, and then we're going to find out what's really going on in this series. So yeah, you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.